day that you decide that you want it. What the fuck kind of an attitude is that? But you see, this is me speaking honestly to an audience.
Bro, but you have no right to speak to anybody that way. None. You have no fucking right to speak to anybody that way. None. They're not your employees. You're not entitled to their money. They don't have to do shit of what you fucking say, you stupid moron. Do you not understand that you aren't just the be-all, end-all, the deciding factor of what everybody is supposed to fucking do? Good Lord.
And if you understand what I'm saying and you get it, you're not offended. Because you're probably mature. You probably are, you know, a little older. You know, younger people totally wouldn't get that because that's what they've been grown up and catered to understand.
You literally have been coddled your entire fucking life. Your entire life. You even told us verbatim that your mother groomed you until you were 16.
Internet is instant gratification. Everything I want, I should get immediately. And if I don't, that's awful. And I whine and cry like a baby. You'll get nowhere. You'll literally get nowhere in life if that's the case. Right? The reason that I'm still here after 16 years is because I'm different. All right? And people either like or hate that, but for some reason they want to watch it. Right?
You're a failure.
So there you go. I'm not going anywhere. At any time, I will go somewhere when I decide that I'm done. Right? The day that I said, I'm done, I don't want to stream anymore, that's when I go away. But outside of that, I'm going to still be here making content, having a good time, doing what I love, and doing what you guys love for as long as I feel like it. Doesn't matter how many people don't like that and want to fucking, we're going to shut him down. Shit. No, you're not. It's never going to happen. It'll be when I decide that I step away from streaming and content creation, period. Okay?
Nah.
Jasper is now attacking the new microphone. He's wondering what it is.
Because you're a dumbass.
He's very curious. So anyway, yeah, after yesterday's discussion, that was very honest. It seems like there was definitely different ways that people reacted to it. Some people could not believe that I was honest with them. It was like the first person in their life was being transparent and honest, and they were like, they couldn't take it. Like their heads exploded and their you know, brains shot out of their ears like liquid, and they just got so infuriated that someone would speak to them like that. It's like, dude, don't you understand that if I said...
Yes, because you have absolutely no right, none at all, to speak to anybody that way. You have no right to treat people like children because they're not giving you fucking money, you dumbass. You're not entitled to their money. What part of that do you not fucking understand? Why do you think that you can just talk to people whichever fucking way you want to and then demand that they give you money? What kind of bizarro world shit is that?
Something yesterday that offended you, you were the problem.
You're the problem.
Because a lot of people watched yesterday and weren't offended. They were fine. They were like, yeah, we get it. Totally right. Yeah, it's not instant gratification. That's not reality. It's in life, you know, good things come to those who wait. Phil's working on improving and doing things that we want, and that's cool. And if you were offended by me saying, hey, grow up, guess what? You needed to grow up. And maybe you...
Bro, you've literally never grown up a day in your life. You can't even clean your own house. You live in a fucking trash pile. You pile up garbage in your garage. You can't even fix a garbage disposal. You have mold growing in your walls because you can't fix a bathtub. You can't fix a fucking leaky pipe. You can't fix anything in your fucking house. And you're gonna tell everybody else to grow up when you're over here living like a fucking child off mommy and daddy's welfare, bro? Shut the fuck up.
You shouldn't be here. And the truth is, it's not my mainstream viewers that acted like that. It's a bunch of fucking troll-ass idiots or people who ride that fucking in-between spot. So now they run to the detractor content. I don't care. Go watch detractor content. You can go do these streams and memology all day and circle jerk them and give them money because you're a fucking loser. I don't miss you.
Don't give them money. Give me money. I deserve it. Not duty streams.
So, yes, if I'm going to do better for you, I need honest feedback. I need to know what's working and what's not. I'm not going to pretend like everything is fine all the time.
Why don't you do it your fucking self, homie? Why don't you do it yourself? Why don't you improve? Why don't you work on your content? Why is it always on your audience to supplement your inability? Because you want someone to blame when your content fails. That's what it is. You want somebody to blame so you don't look stupid. You're dumb. You're dumb.
Or else I can't get that honest feedback that I need. Like what I determined yesterday from our honest discussion was that multiverses just is not working.
Then figure it out your fucking self. Figure it out yourself. Do your job. Do your work, you moron. How hard is that? Do your job. Do your job.
For most people. Okay? It's just not. All right? People think that multiverses is kind of a ripoff of Smash Brothers. They slowed down the gameplay and people don't like watching it because of that. Plus, there's a lot of online connectivity issues. I agree with those statements. I am still enjoying the game, but it's obvious the viewership probably isn't. So if that's the case and you want me to do something completely different, excuse me, I'll do something completely different. And that's the feedback I need. I'll never get that feedback unless I'm honest with my audience. If I just sit here and say, you're my best friend and we're all...
But it's your business, dude. Am I going to get paid for putting input in on your business? No. Then I have no business being a part of the conversation you're trying to have with your audience. You have no right talking to them about this and then saying you're not allowed in my business. You're directly putting them all in your business. All of them.
All happy and everything's good and everything's roses and unicorns and smiley faces, and this isn't a business. This is our hangout session. Come to my clubhouse. Come on. And then I give you a name, a generic name. You know what I'm saying? Right? Like what would be the generic name that we would name everything here? You know, everyone, oh, the Brofist Army or the fucking the Champions Club or whatever. Like, let's make a generic name so I can pretend like we're besties, right? And I could call you that, and then you'll come and you'll throw me money, right? No, I'm not doing any of that. I'm literally never doing any of that. I'm not. That's bullshit.
Dude, nobody in the Champions Club think they're actually friends with Guy Beam. Like, they can just go to his house and pop out a soda from his fridge and sit on his couch and watch football. They're not friends. Nobody thinks that they're friends with Guy Beam. They might, you know, have a parasocial relationship with Dr. Disrespect, but you're putting yourself out there as these people's friend. You say multiple times that you are their friend. And now, when your business, or when people are calling your business on it, you're like, but we're not friends. You're literally subsisting on a parasocial relationship of like 5 people.
Shit. You know, the DS peeps. See how stupid that shit is? You understand how dumb that shit is. That's why I'm never going to do that. Yes, this is what I love to do. This is what I have passion for, but it's also my business. I have to treat it as such, and we have to have real conversations about that to make out what's best for everyone, for me and you. What I'm liking isn't necessarily what you're liking, and what you want isn't necessarily going to be what I always want to do. We have to find that happy medium to find the balance, right? Like Fallout 4, doing pretty good. The Street Fighter 6 stuff right now, doing pretty good. Let's keep that going. Multiverses isn't. Let's do something different. I'm okay with that. Even though it's sad to see it go because I like it, I'm okay, and we'll work on that, right? Cool. What's wrong with having that conversation, right? Because people get offended. I don't care. Be offended. Be fucking...
It's nobody's fucking business, you dipshit. Nobody's. And they're not offended. They're appalled at the way you act. Because you think that you can just tell people that they need to give you money, and if they don't, you lambast and demean them. You're a parasite. A horrible fucking parasite that nobody can get rid of. You're a horrible person, an awful fucking person.
Fucking offended for the rest of your fucking life and live in your bubble and leave me alone. And everybody else.
You literally live in a bubble, you dipshit. You ban anybody that doesn't fucking agree with your dumbass, you moron. You're literally the definition of echo chamber, you fucking moron. You took it to the nth degree by subjugating yourself behind a locked fence so your house isn't touched by the commoners. Fuck you.
Else too, for that matter, because normal people don't care that you're offended at everything. Really, they don't.
You're not normal.
You run on X and complain. You go to your fucking little TikToks, you make your videos, and you fucking do your dumb shit. No one cares. Go complain somewhere else and fucking leave us normal people alone.
You're not normal. You're not normal. Darish is normal, bro. Darish is normal when he's literally out here harassing porn stars to the point that they literally hold podcasts about how bad of a person he is.
Alone. We've had enough. Okay. So, excuse me. All that being said, let's now get to business, shall we? Schedule for this week is including 2 special streams where I'm going to be live reacting to content. Okay, and that's coming. All that being said, let's now get to business, shall we? Schedule for this week is including 2 special streams where I'm going to be live reacting to content. Okay, and that's coming up in the next week, right? Julio says, I think it's the part where you call people dumb and immature. They might be offended. Good. Because if you're dumb and immature and I say you are and you say, oh, that applies to me, I'm offended, it should. You understand?
Saying that you shouldn't call your fans dumb and stupid and then expect money from them, you stupid idiot, is exactly what you need to fucking hear. Stop telling people they're dumb and then expecting them to give you $1, you dumb as ass. You fucking moron.
Understand what I'm saying? Like, the only people who would actually be offended by the things I said are actual dumb and idiotic people who are brats. Those are the only people who could possibly be offended.
Bro, look at the tantrum that you're throwing, you moron.
The only people that can be offended by this are brats.
Bro, you're literally throwing a tantrum because people are calling you on your bullshit, you fucking thief. You begging ass fucking bitch.
So, good. Be offended. You should be. And then you should look in the mirror and say, oh shit, the problem is me, and leave us the fuck alone or grow up.
The
I'm okay
problem
with that. You
is
can be offended
you.
if you're a moron. That's fine. Okay.
Homeboy, you call everybody else a moron, but you literally couldn't buy groceries because you bought a video game. And then you had to come on stream and beg people to buy you food. You dumbass. What the fuck?
What are we doing? Oh, okay, that's right. I got distracted. So, let us